We are live. Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everyone. We're back.
We are back.
I just heard Amelia cry.
As soon as we got back.
As soon as we hit the button, Amelia started crying.
Mhm.
But I think she's probably gonna go back to sleep. We'll see.
She will. Yeah. That's good. We are back on our live sessions here at Lee J and Melissa.
Yes.
So if it is your first time tuning in, my name is
Hello.
Lee J.
And
I think we are back now.
yay!
Yeah,
Hopefully it's good.
our internet has been really slow, and I think I need to
Restart it.
I need to restart it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yep. It's really hot here in Alberta, and
hot is a
hot as
understatement.
in 35 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Is Amelia crying? Is that Amelia? Oh,
Yeah, she
that's
is.
Amelia.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's crazy because
it's okay.
we got back from a hot weather in BC, and now we're in here with the hot weather as well. So, right, get to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Thank God for air
But
conditioning,
it's
so
so
we have
much
air
hotter
conditioning.
here. When we were there, it was just perfect.
Mhm.
When we got here, it was just too hot.
Right.
I don't even want to go outside.
So, guys, we just want to check in with you. There's so many things to talk about. We wanted to
Yes.
congratulate our business partners who've got their own future business partners coming in.
Yes. We're going to be welcoming a few people
Very soon.
very soon, and we're very excited because we know that once you started the business, we know for sure that their lives are gonna change.
Right.
It's completely gonna transform, and we're very excited. Very excited for them.
We are. We are also very excited to future business partner coming in.
Yes.
All the way from Australia.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
so happy that you're joining us in this beautiful journey of starting your own business, right?
Yes. Online.
Online,
Yeah.
and I think it's going to be an amazing journey, right?
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
like all of the business owners that's been here in the past. So we are excited, to work with them, and we
Yeah.
want to congratulate Mel
For what?
for having a beautiful
For-
makeup. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Mm,
I just took a shower and I was like, oh, should I put makeup?
right. And I wish her good luck because it's
Oh,
kids'
I can
summer
hear
vacation. And yeah, that's Amelia.
Yeah, Amelia's coming. I think she wants to go back to sleep because she didn't sleep that long.
Not long. Oh my gosh. Even Alice is sweating. Are you sweating?
Yeah,
Baby?
it's very hot.
Oh, she's sweating. She's really sweating. The air conditioner on
Yeah,
there?
the air conditioner is
Okay. You wanna go with mommy?
on. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Mommy's here. Okay, can we double pa may payo? Something so hot. Ay, ang init. Init po talaga dito. I think if it feels like 39 degrees, like almost in 40s. What's the weather today? Let's see. Oh, it's only 29 degrees. Yeah. Are you hot? You're all sweaty. Yeah, we had the air conditioning on, but it didn't do that much. Are you hot? Okay, come. We're just getting ready. Daddy's grabbing pamaypay, something to cool us down.
Right.
Ayan. There you go. There you go. We have the cool fan on for the whole
I just had some
the house
Amazon
fan.
delivery, so we've got that.
Yeah, I turned on the fan, the whole. I put it on in cool instead
Yeah.
of heating.
It's still not working.
It's working for the house, but I guess it's just too hot.
Too hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes our air conditioning has some weird problems with it, so I have to fix it today, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, we are trying to get back to our routine.
Yes. It's been how many days? 16 days that we didn't do the live, I guess.
Well, we did
But we
live,
didn't do-
not this particular live session.
Oh
right?
yeah, we did.
I wanted to do one actually in the States, right?
Yeah.
But
But it's so hard to get on the laptop and actually do it. But our phone has been like we've had our phone. We're able to do our lives in our phone. But I guess
Mhm.
the sit down lives, it's hard.
it's
when you're
pretty hard.
traveling, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's okay because our business can run in the background with just our phone. So
Mhm.
it still was ongoing. So it didn't stop when we were in our travels.
Mhm.
So that's an awesome benefit of having an online business that is
Mhm.
in automation, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the other thing too, guys, is that when we're having this trip, there's a lot that's going on. I was just doing a recap of what we did this morning with Mel, and I don't know how we survived that kind of schedule. It's like
Yeah,
there's
it was-
barely enough time to recover, right? And
Yeah.
yet every day there's like an activity, right?
Because there's so much to see, right? Like you wouldn't want to miss any places to see because in one location we are there for 3 days, and 3 days is not enough.
It's not
There's
enough.
just
2 nights, 3 days, not enough,
Yeah.
right? We went. Our first stop really was in the interior BC when we stopped in Kamloops, Golden, BC, Kamloops. There's still so much, places to visit there.
Yeah.
And then when we entered, Victoria, that alone is a massive tourist spot,
Mhm.
and we needed some more time to see all of the things that we wanted to see.
Yeah.
And then when we reached Tofino, even that place is
It's
packed with
beautiful.
adventure,
Yeah.
right? And just so happened that we
Yeah, the beaches there are so nice and clean. Like, there's no rocks or anything like that.
there's a rocky
there's
beach,
big rocks,
but when
but-
you get into like Long Beach,
yeah,
man, you
it's
can
just
walk that
sand.
entire thing.
And it's
barefoot.
like flat.
Yeah, it's flat, and it's just
And
it's just I don't know, like
just really nice.
it's a
I don't know,
paradise.
it's just like so peaceful, and because we tell the kids, because when the kids sleep at night, they
Mhm.
have their waves on repeat on just to
Yeah.
have that.
Like a wave sound.
Yeah, just to have that. What do you call it?
Noise.
The noise
Yeah,
that
like a
white
white noise.
on the side so that they can fall asleep, and it's the same sound
The same
when we were
sound,
there
yeah.
on the beach. It's like, oh, it's so nice to fall asleep here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, getting back on routine is a very important, task, right? Just to get things going again.
Yeah.
In the past few days of just being back from vacation, yesterday, today, it
Yeah.
is it is a struggle, right? Just to get back. I just realized that the kids actually didn't have any school,
Mhm.
so it's the start of their summer break. So it's
Yeah.
very difficult, for them to adjust to, because they're stuck at home, right, with
Yeah.
mommy,
Yeah.
and Mel has to figure out a way to entertain them,
Yeah. I have
or keep
to.
them busy, right? So
Yeah.
activities and things like that.
Because otherwise they're just gonna scream at each other and
Yeah,
annoy each other.
know each other. And if it's just Amelia, you can entertain pretty easy.
Yeah.
But the other two kids is not
Yeah,
entertained very
you
easily.
have to really put them in different activities. Like they have to always be engaged in something that they're doing,
Mhm.
right?
So it's nice that we have an option for them. So I feel like I'm like fanning a barbecue here. It's usually that's the only time that I
You
that
remember.
I fan something is when I'm cooking
Yeah, you're
charcoal.
barbecuing something.
Oh, you know what I should bring?
Yeah.
My leaf blower. My leaf blower.
Oh yeah,
Just kidding.
yeah.
We actually need just electric fan. That's all. That's all it is, right?
Yeah, we don't have electric fan because we have the air conditioning, but yeah.
But I think we needed an
Yeah, we
electric
need
fan
an
like
action.
right now.
Yeah.
Right, Vivi? Need to go to buy Costco.
Yeah, it's getting back to routine. I guess it's exciting because when you have a trip like that, it makes you feel motivated. Like I don't know, for me, I was really inspired when we got home
Mm.
to do more work because we know that the work that we do produces um, that income, right? That
Right.
could provide um, experiences like
Mhm.
that for us. So I wanted to have more experiences like that. So I want to work too. I want to work more,
Harder.
harder,
Harder and smarter.
harder and smarter
Right.
through online business.
So the true essence, and I always see this this saying that the true uh, what's the word? True
wealth.
wealth
Yeah.
is having to
Oh,
having to really own your time, right?
yeah.
And having a peace of mind when you sleep at night, right?
Yeah.
Having a peace of mind.
And having
No
alarm
enemies,
clock.
no
Alarm
lawsuits,
clock.
no alarm clock, right?
You know.
So I think that's
I
one of the
guess.
things that the online business can bring, right? So
Yeah. Like you wouldn't need an alarm clock because you would just automatically wake up because
You will-
you're motivated.
yeah, you'll
like
wake
you're
up out of
inspired.
motivation.
Yeah. Like you're inspired to wake up because you have something
to do
inspiring to
yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Mel really did a great job, hey?
With what? With what? With my makeup.
With her get up, right?
Yeah,
So she's
really?
actually having
You
a
like my outfit?
yeah, I like her outfit.
We'll have an extra aircon
Blower?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a look, okay?
Okay, maybe we could have it here.
We'll send it you.
Yeah.
I think. What is that?
I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I'm just thinking if I can.
It's like a.
Ooh, nice. Even the cardboard is hot. That should cool downstairs. Yeah, because of the air balloon.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yep. So this
go get it?
morning
check
I
it.
started because
Maybe you can go
before
get
we
it.
left
Like this.
for our travels, I started having this routine of doing that 21-minute maximum interval with our both legs.
They're Bowflex,
So
cardio,
I get to
fat burn.
burn some calories in the morning,
Beautiful.
and then because the whole 2 weeks, I don't know. We it's kind of an exercise too because we walk. We've done a lot of walking.
We did a lot of walking. We
Yeah.
hiked as well.
Yeah.
We were constantly on our feet.
Yeah.
I was taking down luggages, packing them up, taking
Yeah.
them down again, packing them up. So
Yeah, it's
I think
workout.
that's a lot of workout for us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, on the last few days of our vacation, we were like eating fish and chips,
Yeah.
a lot of oily food,
Yeah,
right?
so I don't know if my stamina, went back to the way it was before
Mhm.
when I don't used to exercise.
Right.
But then this morning when I went back to my routine,
Mhm.
I did the same amount of calories for when I used to do it, and I wasn't even that tired.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's good because like we're hoping to be in shape, right?
Yeah, because
Um,
I think for me, like true wealth comes from in all aspects of your life, right? Like not just with financial, but it's also in your relationships
Mhm.
and your
Put
health,
that upstairs, Omi.
right?
Just put it upstairs.
So we both, what we do is we try to do as much as we can to increase our faith, be
Mhm.
involved in our community, and
Idiot Fish was live. Yeah, I know.
be involved in our community, and you know it's there was this saying that it really struck me because it says that you enjoy God in all his glory, which
Mhm.
means for me is that you get to have a meaningful, I think, like abundance in
Mhm.
all aspects of your life.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, so it's a work in progress for all the things that we do, right? In our family, in our community, in our relationships,
Mhm.
in our businesses, right?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of work still that's needed, right? So we constantly work with our team, and the way that works is that everything is online, right? And we're hoping to have a session with them. By the way, the community hosts a mastermind session every week.
Yeah.
And that's something that we wanted to be in, part of the routine, right? To
Yeah.
to
On
be in that
Wednesdays.
to be in that mastermind. And the good thing about it is that the masterminds are also recorded. So if you miss it, right, there's
Yeah.
going to be
You
a
in your own
recap.
time you can watch the replay. Yeah, thank you.
And then
Um,
the
and
other
then
thing too is that when these masterminds happen, like we have a ton of community support, right? And
yeah,
the good thing with the community support is that they're able to do you're able to learn from them, and there's hundreds and hundreds of them that already are successful, right? And all you got to do really is to follow the step-by-step process they're telling
Yeah.
you to do.
yeah,
So that tells me, people are funny, because even though you show them what needs to be done, to achieve or to get to where they want to be, it's still up to them if they're going to do it, right? I do a lot of corporate training in the past, and in those kind of training, companies invest thousands, right, of dollars, um, to be in those kind of training.
yeah,
And what the program does is that it gives you all the tools you need in order to be successful in your career, right? Um, but you're really relying on to the people's ability or people's decision to do the right thing. And
Yes. Yeah. It's
you
still
know,
up to the people,
right.
right?
And it's still the same thing with the routine, right? So the routine that we do is that we ask people around, or we look at people that are very successful in their careers, in their lives, in their businesses, and we will see what kind of routine they have, right?
Yeah.
And they would tell you, they would, they are happy to tell you, what routine they do, but it's still up to you if you're gonna do, those things, right? That made them who they are, successful, who they are today. So I think, getting back to routine is a lot of work, but I think it's also a stepping stone, right, to an accumulative success, because you really win the battle day by day, right, hour by hour, minute by minute, seconds by seconds. Meaning, it's the accumulation, whatever success we have right now is an accumulation of all the decisions that we've made in the past. And whatever failure we have right now is also an accumulation of whatever decision we have in the past. And so creating a routine makes it easier for us to juggle the responsibilities that we have. And one of the things that one of the biggest thing that our responsibility is to raise our kids, have time with our kids, right? And I think that's one of the things that is difficult to grasp when you're managing a business, when you are building a business, is that you have to pick, you have to choose, your priorities.
Yes.
But it doesn't need to be, though, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
if you have an online business, you can do both. You can have fun with your
Yes.
kids and do the business at the same time.
Yeah.
We spend money on the vacation that we had, but man, the amount of experience, photos and you know, um, places, right, beautiful places that we've gone through is worth 10 times than what we paid for, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest things too when you're looking at getting back to your routine, that even though we've gone astray from our routine during our trip, um, that's a calculated not a risk, but that's a calculated um, decision or vacation, right? In order for us to have those photos that we need for our business and our content that we need for our business. But at the same time, what does that look to the kids, right?
Yeah.
It looks to them that it's an absolute fun, absolute enjoyment.
Yeah, we want to.
Um,
They want to go on another trip,
Right.
And
And we would love to do that too, right?
yeah, we saw some pictures in DJ's
Phone.
laptop,
Mm.
and then our son saw it, and he said, "Oh, are we going on another trip?" He's so excited to go on another one because it was just a lot of fun. That whole trip that we did was a lot of fun.
Hmm. So yes, you can do both business and pleasure
And
at the same
pleasure
time.
At the same time,
With
yes.
when you have an online business,
business.
and it's an absolute privilege to do that. Not a lot of people can. I was telling Mel, like when you go on vacation, you actually spend money, right, and you stop making money.
Yeah.
But when you have a business that runs in the back,
Yeah.
and part of the business is this, right? Having beautiful photos and things like that. It is you're making money while you're on vacation, right? So it has to be this, the traditional way of running a business, working and things like that. It's the other way around. When you're on vacation, you stop making money, right?
Yes.
But when you have your online business, you're actually making money while you're on vacation, which is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, we were really excited because we were talking while we are on our travels. We were saying, "Oh, we're expecting another amount of money in the check."
The
in
beautiful
the
thing about it
mailbox.
too is that when we're traveling together, I'm on the same literally space with Mel, and we can just talk forever,
Yeah.
right? And even though we were driving hours and hours, it didn't feel that way because we were still excited talking about business, talking about things.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the best part is we get to brainstorm. We were just brainstorming contents,
Mm-hmm.
what to say, what to give you, what to present to our followers, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the the key aspects of having to take your business with you wherever you go, right?
Yes.
And working together as husband and wife is a bonus on top
Yes.
of all of these
Yeah.
things, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's
um,
so many benefits. Being part of a community with like-minded people, I think it's amazing because you're inspired every day
mhm,
to work on the same business that they're doing because you know that if they are successful on that same business,
mhm,
you also have that same opportunity,
that's right.
right? So it's very inspiring, and the people that we meet along the way, the people who join the business, the
Mhm,
stories that they have, and the things that we get to hear from them,
mhm,
it's just really heartwarming because those stories are what makes us feel connected, and it really warms our heart to hear stories like that.
that's right. When the stories are different when you hear them, and it's also different when you experience them, right?
Yeah.
Because when they said that it is possible for you to make money while you're on vacation, I'm like, yeah, right. Until we've
But
actually
when you
experienced
actually
it,
experience it,
yeah,
then it's like, yeah, it
it's
actually is
it's possible,
possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we know that
Yeah.
as the longer we work with the system, the longer we stick to it, right?
Yeah.
The better the results are going to be. And
Yeah,
sometimes,
and it just gets better.
mhm, right.
And
So there was this post that we once read
we're
within our
really
community
inspired.
that that she said that from this month to this month she made like high six figures,
Yeah.
and that's only half of the year. Can you imagine what the remaining of the year looks
Yes,
like for
and the
her?
previous years it was much more than
And that amount of income
was
was
the only.
equivalent to about 5 years of salary,
Yeah.
right? So 5 years of salary, guys, in 6 months.
Yeah.
So I think
I think
that's
we have ourselves a gold mine. I don't know.
that is a gold mine in a way, right?
Yeah, and that you know how they're able to get that.
Mhm.
Like there's this process how they did that,
That's right.
and all you have to do really is just to
Follow the
follow the
process. Yeah.
process, right? And stay consistent and really believe that it's possible for you too,
Mhm.
right? And the kind of stories that I want to talk about are the stories of the new people who are joining the community. Their reason why they're joining the community is just really, it makes you feel good because it
Mhm.
feels like you're doing the right thing for these people,
Mhm.
because when you hear their stories, it's just stories of like, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, those kind of thing. Like, i'm I'm tired of missing out on my kids. I'm tired of waking up with an alarm clock,
Mhm.
like these kind of things. And um but they still have this dream
Right.
with them, that even though they're experiencing those kind of things, they still have this dream. So when they saw the opportunity that we're offering them, they said, oh, hey, let's do this. Like, like, you get to see that there is there is something good that you're doing
Mhm.
in your business,
Right.
right? Like, you're actually helping these people.
Sometimes it's not a personal gain already that that brings people together in this business, but a lot of it is more on you really truly want to help somebody, and
Mhm.
and just by showing up and just by, you know, telling them that there is a solution, right?
Yeah.
I'll go back to that story that Mel had when she was dealing with elderly people um, with very little income during their retirement,
Yeah.
and you could clearly see how they are struggling, right? And
Mhm.
yet there is a solution, right?
Yeah.
That we can provide. This would have been good, even 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, that if this particular system is implemented in those people's lives, right, they could be completely financially free right now.
Yeah.
And this is not a get rich right away type of system, right? It doesn't work that way, right?
Yeah.
Even for us, it took us some time to actually have traction
Mhm.
because you know that the system is actually legitimate. The system will teach you core fundamentals of running a business, and I think that's one of the best ways to describe, uh, why people when they achieve success, those successes are gonna last a lifetime, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't happen right away. You don't just
Yeah.
get be successful right away.
Yeah.
So I think we reached our mark. It's half an hour. We still have a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
We are so
It's
happy
been
that
half
we're
an hour
back
already.
in our
Yeah.
yeah. I know it doesn't feel that way when
Yeah.
when you have a lot of things to say. And
Yeah. So we are in our day 57 today, and we're gonna go back in our routine. Tomorrow will be day 58.
that's right. Okay, guys. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Take care,
We love
and
you.
we'll see you on our next live
See you
session.
next live. Take
Take
care.
care. Bye.
Bye.